Hey, hello, welcome back to Dutch Diecast Collector, or if you're new to the show, also a very big welcome. Today I removed the whole setting because I got quite a big box from China. I don't know if the little hint is on there, I don't think so. But I saw on AliExpress and also from one of our friendly channels, Diecast Dude. He had an AN225 and I thought like, hey, that's a cool plane. It's 1/200 scale. He had, I think it was Myra or 747, I don't remember exactly anymore. But I thought like, hey, that's cool. And I went online searching and I found an AN225 also, but this one with the Buran on it. So the space shuttle from Russia, let's say. This is a small hint of what we're getting into. But no longer wait, we're gonna open it up and see what we got. I opened it shortly just to see the wing, because it's quite big. And so it's nicely packaged, I'd say, sandwiched in there. The foams, I don't know how it works, but we'll see in a sec. Now first we get a big ass wing part. It's all plastics, by the way, so no die cast on this one, unfortunately. I have to say the paint job is looking quite splendid. And by the way, look at the size. It's almost my width. So that's really cool. The cast printing on there, nicely done. The white gloss. I have to say, so far so good. We got a set of wheels. It's in a small package, also some parts I think for the Buran itself, but we'll see in a sec. And yeah, so packaging, well done. The stand is a familiar one, and I have to say it's a really nice one. The gloss paint is not perfect, but I have to say it's nice that Antonov and the Myra are. Then a little shuttle. I have to say this one is a bit more poor, especially the stickering edges. But it had some cool details, what I saw in pictures. So you can actually open it up and get all the arms out. So if it was really in space, it would also have all these attachments out. So that's really cool and really nice. And also nice that they have brought the details of the tiles and so on. So this will sit on top of the plane actually. And then the plane itself, let's have a look. It's really well packaged, I have to say. And quite heavy. Ooh, damn. So size-wise again, you guys know I'm not a small guy. So yeah, you get quite a big plane, bulky by the way also. And what I instantly love is that it has the gear bay, the cargo bay door. It's actually a little bit hollowed out even, so that's really cool. You can also fold that all back in. I'm not sure if it had a foldable nose and if it would use it even with the shuttle program, but I have to say the paint, is it really good? Yeah, actually it is not bad. I'm just looking for some blemishes or anything or something that I think like, hey, that's noticeable, but overall not bad. I wonder how the nose wheel works, but we'll check in the book in a sec, although the book is very tiny and very small. So let me get the camera down a little bit for you guys. So we got the following things. Now we should have a front wheel, of course. Let's see how this works with the package. But so far so good. I have to say I'm quite intrigued by the model, especially the size I'm very impressed by. And I think they go for around 90 euros, so it's quite a hefty penny. But lately with all the extra cost that we get from the European Union, within booking and parts and so on. Let's see, the wing, I think it should just click in, at least. Yeah, it has a press fit. Is it screwed in? No, not at all. It's just a press fit, but look at the sheer size of this thing. Incredible. Especially if you open the gear bay door at the front, or the door. Really nice. It's a bit wiggly because I don't have the front wheels in yet. Because I think the front wheels go in on here, on the rail. So there's not much detail on the front wheels. So there's no open gear bay door or anything. You just click it in on the piler that's in there. So it's not really realistic. The rear one is more realistic, I think, with the amount of wheels in the rear. But still, it's nice that there are some wheels on that thing. So the wheels will be sitting literally just like that. Not really nice, but still not super bad. Let's see how this works. So there is a contraption with it to get the shuttle on top, which, yeah, I think if you buy this one with the shuttle, you should put the shuttle on top of it. Quite impressive to see. Similar how I find the 747 with, I think it was Discovery or Endeavour, I don't remember anymore, on top. Similar level of impressive. And there are two little dinghies with it that they don't explain, but I'll keep them in a baggie. Maybe some of you have this model and can explain it to me. That would be awesome. It sits in the back, okay. That's just really cool. Now, ever since I saw a die-cast one, I thought like I always wanted one, but I find the die-cast always so freakishly expensive. I have to say, overall, not bad. Let's see how it fits on the stand. And at least that you bolt it in is nice, because if you ever would pick it up and you think like, hey, you don't have to worry that it'll fall. So that's really cool. But I have to say, so far so good. I'm quite hyped up and not disappointed at all, actually, for the price what you get. You get a very hefty, well-detailed model for a fraction. If you look at the more expensive ones, then smaller scales also. This one you get in 1/200 scale, and yeah, it's actually really cool. I'm going to see where I'm going to put it upstairs. It's quite heavy, by the way. Let me get a scale, by the way, for you guys. So I'll be back in a sec. I'm just curious how much it weighs. Yeah, as I mentioned, I would get the scale. So it weighs almost 1.2 kilogram. Quite heavy. Don't mind the mess in the background, by the way. But yeah, this is just some details close up. Now the hinge at the front, I think it could be better. There are also in the fuselage some details that I would say can do better. Same with the striping here from the tiles, from the heat tiles. That could have been better. But overall, I think you get a very cool model for the price. That's for sure. The only thing I think consider are the front wheels, this here. I think if you would remove all the wheels and fold them in, which I think is possible, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to break anything yet. Then I think you have a cool detail. And in the engines, there is even some detail. On the tail, I'm not sure if the Soviet Union banner is done correctly. And also here you see again those weird markings. Not really big fan, though the frame and the buron itself looks really cool. I only believe there was some sort of extension on it that helps with the aerodynamics, but still very nice. So yeah, short to the point, I hope that you guys like this video again. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, it's always very welcome. And I hope to see you guys next time on another episode, of course. Thank you and bye-bye!